Hey, welcome back. Today is April 25th, Sunday. And before anything else today, please do look out for any fake profiles down in the YouTube comment section below. Asking you guys to contact any random numbers or individuals, especially the ones imitating my profile name and picture. That is not me. I would not ask you guys to contact any random numbers or individuals. So I hope you guys don't do that. If you guys see a fake profile like that, it's better if you guys report it. Now on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they can potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Before diving into Enjin coin, ENJINUSD, and Chromia token, CHRUSD, and see what is going on in these two markets. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on these markets, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks after you sign up for an account and deposit $100, and I'll also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculation and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. See what's going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me where the money could be trending into, would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither. Right now, we do have Bitcoin dominance down about 1.4%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down almost 1.2%. Total altcoin market cap up, bouncing back faster than Bitcoin, up over 1.8%. Now this would be still what I call it to be the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, as I would usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. Today, not even affected by that Bitcoin pullback today. Now, I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the upside of that I would usually see Bitcoin leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. On the weekly time frame here for Bitcoin dominance, I did point out that we were in a falling wedge pattern that we did seem to have broken down from earlier this week. The next level of key support here would be about the 50% fit level area, which we did get down to touch before getting a bounce back up here. Now, if Bitcoin dominance continues down here, that's more ideal for the altcoins. Let's go over to Bitcoin, where I did say on this weekly time frame here as well, we did have bearish divergence. We did have 3 consecutive higher highs here, however, with 3 consecutive lower highs on the RSI. That's classic bearish divergence, and bearish divergence more often than not can still signal a pullback, which we did get on each of these 3 instances after getting a higher high on the price action chart and a lower high on the RSI. And we are still getting a pullback right now from the last time Bitcoin has done so. Monthly time frame here, we have been having bearish divergence for quite some time. It looks like it's playing out right now. So I could say something more conclusive right now because we have about 5 more days left until this monthly candle close. And this looks to be a pretty solid bearish candle for now. Things could change within the next 5 days, but looking more conclusive now than earlier this month. Now, even though sometimes we do get bearish signals here on this high time frame, things may not seem to be playing out immediately a lot of the times. Not a time frame I would ignore, because do take a look into the last few times, Bitcoin has gone into very overbought territory. And when it pulls back here, one data point on here is 1 month's worth of time. Daily time frame, we have broken down from a rising wedge pattern. And right now, it does seem like we are forming a falling wedge pattern. This is still an early estimate because I don't have that third touch to this bottom trend line here to validate this falling wedge pattern estimate. Now, if it's validated, then according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternstart.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside, for example, taking into consideration that this support holds at about the price range of about 45.5K here, then I do have a measured target for Bitcoin at about 57.6K. Measured target, given that this pattern is validated according to the way I have it here or very similarly. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. So far, the 50K support has been holding up this price action right now. If that support does not hold, I could expect some support at about the 48K price level first, before looking at the next key support at about the 45K fit level area. Now, if Bitcoin pulls back at any time, it could still have a bearish effect on the altcoins. Just a special case today, it does not. That bearish effect will be greater if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. Let's go over to Enjin coin. On this monthly time frame, we did pull back from an RSI reading of about 94, and now we're back down to about 80, 81. So that's 81 out of 100 about. That's still in overbought territory, so I will keep that in mind. Now, on the daily time frame here, I do see a falling wedge pattern with the one outlier on the bottom of the pattern here. I think that's still fair. And again, falling wedge patterns, according to my source I mentioned earlier, it's a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside, assuming that this price range at about $1.75 about there holds, which is the absolute apex of this falling wedge pattern here, then I do have a measured target of about $3, right above $3.45, right above that. Again, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately would be about the $2.20 fib level area, which is pretty in line with where the 3-day 21 MA is, the blue line here. Next level up would be about the $2.45 fib level area, which is pretty in line with the daily 50 MA. Next one up would be about the $2.70 fib level area, which is right below the daily 21 MA, the blue line. Next one up would be about the $3 fib level area. Past that, I could expect resistance coming from about the $3.15 range, coming from this group of past trading resistance, up to about $3.50. From that range, I could expect resistance. That's pretty in line with the measured targets. If price action gets over that, then I could expect resistance coming from these two candles here on the daily time frame. Key support immediately would be about the $1.80 fib level area. Next one down, about the $1.35 fib level area. Right below that would be the weekly 21 MA from the snapshot, the blue line here, which is a major moving average. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks out of this falling wedge pattern according to the way I have it here and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be point of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks its bottom trend line. Most likely, it would actually hit about the $1.80 fib level area. If that level does not hold, I could be looking at about the $1.35 fib level area and seeing if that could still hold up a falling wedge pattern shape, okay? If the $1.80 $1.35 fib level area does not hold, I could potentially be looking at the weekly 21 MA if that is still below this level right now and seeing if that holds. Let's take a look into the Chromia token, CHRUSD, and see what has gone on in here. So on the weekly time frame, I could see an estimated falling wedge pattern here with two outliers, one from this blow off top candle, and then one more here at about the midsection of this estimated falling wedge pattern. Now, as I have said, and we have seen quite a few times already in this post, falling wedge patterns, according to my earlier source that I mentioned, is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside, given that this falling wedge pattern is actually validated with a third touch to this bottom trend line. Not yet validated, still an early estimate, and this is on the weekly time frame. If it's validated, I do have a measure target here, which is taken by measuring the opening of the pattern, excluding this long wick. So I would say the conservative measure target here, taking into consideration that this fib level area holds approximately about $15.8 cents here. This price level or range holds. The measure target would be about 50 cents, right under 50 cents measure targets. Now, measure targets, again, are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key resistances and supports relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately would be about the 25 cents fib level area. And then the 3-day 21 MA, the blue line. Next one up would be about the 30 cents fib level area. Next up would be about the daily 21 MA, the blue line, and the daily 50 MA. Next one up would be about the 40 cents fib level area. Next one up would be about the 45 cents fib level area. And I can expect resistance coming from past trading history here at about 50 cents as well, which is a psychological resistance. Key support. First of all, would be about the 15 cents fib level area here. That's the next key support. The daily 200, which is the orange line there, which is pretty in line with the weekly 21 MA right underneath about that 15 cents fib level area. Now let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action validates. First validates this falling wedge pattern estimate with that third touch to the bottom trend line here, breaks out of it and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out. So let me repeat. Bullish case scenario first validates this falling wedge pattern according to, or very similar to, the way I have it here, with that third touch to the bottom trend line, breaks out of it and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks this bottom trend line here. It looks like the next level of key support I'll be looking at then, because that will be taking into consideration of breaking the weekly 21 MA. The next level of key support I could be looking at, that will take into consideration of breaking the 3-day 50 MA as well. That should have also been mentioned in the next level of key support, so add that to what I did not mention earlier. The next level of key support, it looks like it will be the weekly 50 MA, currently at about 8.6 cents, and seeing if that holds. So let me repeat, that was a longer one. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks this bottom trend line. That should take into consideration of breaking the weekly 21 MA, the 3-day 50 MA, in the daily 200 MA, these major moving averages. Then the next level of key support I'll be looking at would be the weekly 50 MA, currently about 8.6 cents, and seeing if that holds. Now these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you'd like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.